Hey everybody, we're going to carry on with some Valheim today. It's Halloween, so happy Halloween everyone. And yeah, we're just going to carry on with Mistlands. Just waiting for it to load up. I'll just switch the audio over so you can hear it as well. There we go. Right, so last time, I believe, we were hunting, well, not really hunting a chicken, but trying to get enough gold coins to purchase a second egg. So yeah, when we've got 2 eggs, then we can have 2 chickens and they can breed, lay more eggs, hatch into chickens, etc. At the moment we've just got 1 chicken. It's not doing anything else for us, it's not laying eggs, nothing. Generating. So there has been a there's been an update today before I launched this, and just under my camera you can't see it, but it says generating. So if I flick to this view, there you go, you can see the generating circle. Asagan 420, hello. How are we doing? So I'm just waiting for the game to generate because there's been a new update today. I believe they've added the Bog Witch to the swamp biome. So, and on the split view, the other thing that I've got open is just a map. So that's just in my web browser. It shows me where some of the infested mines are. So that'll save us from just running around without a clue. Hopefully we can target a few of those. And we're almost done on the generating. I should have tried launching this earlier, really. Oh well. It's that last percent that always takes forever. And we should load in a second. There we go. We are in. So yeah, we're going to just sort of carry on collecting gold coins. Because I want a chicken. And that will then sort out our food situation. Once we've got enough, we'll try and find some more infested mines with that little map tool that I just showed you. And then we'll get some black cores and do some more stuff around our base. So we've got 1,082 coins. We need 1,500. So 418 left to go. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? How did that miss? How did that miss? The hitbox can be... oh, food preparation table and Mead Kettle. Okay. Why have those just popped up? Are they part of the Bog Witch update? Food preparation table, crafting station. That's a brand new crafting station. Okay, that looks pretty nice. And then there was the Mead Kettle. What's that? I'm not seeing it. I don't think it's on this view. Is it just furniture? We've got a Jacko turnip. Where's the Mead Kettle? I want to know where it is. Here it is. I'm blind. I couldn't see it for looking. And that's a crafting station as well. Okay. What happens if we make these? 4 tin, 6 copper. We don't have enough copper. That's typical, that is, isn't it? We don't even have copper scraps that we can... Ugh. Right, okay. Never mind. What do we want to do? Swamp or Elder? Let's go to the Elder location. Let's see if we can find some crypts. Some burial chambers that we can go in and make some coin. So, we're going to aim down here. Alright, we've got a pole arm out. So we're doing some lightning damage. So it's very nice. Alright, burial chamber. Let's go and get some coins. I'll switch to a sword and shield, because... There we go. Alright, so we got rubies on the floor. Lovely. So always look on the floor, because there's another 2 rubies there. 2 on the table. Coins. Amber, ruby, coins. Brilliant. This is what we need. Yeah, we know where the Elder is. We don't need the circling cores. We've got a chest full of those, so we can ignore those. That's that wing done. That was quick. Very quick and easy to do these now. So let's just make sure we've not missed anything. Here we go, coins. We could have missed those. Elbow's foot, ruby, and coin. Nice. And a chest. We'll take those. Oh, an amber pearl up there. So yeah, always look around at everything. As I said, we don't need circling cores. We have got plenty of those. Seems like quite a small one. Hopefully it opens out a bit. Is that a ghost up there? Yeah. So this sword does spirit damage, so yeah, it's pretty quick at killing it. Yeah, we really don't need these circling cores. If we did, this would be a great place to come, but we don't. Just some mushrooms at the end of a hall, guarded by a skeleton. Why not? Alright, we'll get rid of a spawner. There we go. Now we can start looking around. More coins on the table, good. And on the floor. Nearly missed those. So, 107 plus 15 plus 240. Ooh. Plus 30, so that's 270, 285 plus 107. 392, okay. So we're nearly there. We'll get a few more. It's quite a nice amount of coins in our inventory just from doing one of these. And we've got another one over here that we could go to. Okay. And then we should definitely have enough. So we'll just get to the next one, which we can just see in the distance over there now. And we'll get everything that we can out of that that's worth value to us. Nothing yet. Is that it? It's a shame. That's just a mushroom. Okay, we'll go down this way now. Wow. This one's rubbish. Nice little skeletal army here. They did not last long. We don't need circling cores. Ah, amber pearl, we do need those. Okay, is there anything at the end of this hall? Nope. I think this room just about sorts us out for the coins that we need. Because we will be able to trade all of these. That should be enough. Fantastic. Yeah, I already looked in that one. Cool. That one wasn't as good as the first, but we'll mark it as done. And we'll travel back. Might actually be worth grabbing some tin. Yeah, and some copper maybe. To make those new items that we just saw. How are we doing on carry weight? Yeah, we're okay. Right, that'll do it for tin. Let's go and grab some copper, if I can talk. Right, so our portal is underneath this massive copper deposit. So what we could do is, if we go over to this side of it, just mine a little bit of it. Rude. They really don't put up much resistance anymore. Right, how are we doing? A little bit more. Right, we're at carry weight now, so that'll do. Let's kill this guy who's following us. Go through our door. There we go. We've still got a roof on us, so we took just the right amount and portal away. Okie dokie, let's load some of this up. So I know there's one in there still already, so let's do that kind of split. So 5 and 4, so that's 9. Plus 1, that'll be a perfect 10. There we go. And let's go and see the trader. I should have grabbed the coins as well. Oh well. Barrel hoops. That's new. I've not seen that before. Okay. So yeah, egg is 1500. We now have 597 and we have over 1,000 at home, so yeah, we've definitely got enough for an egg. That was quite profitable. Right, let's go and put some of this stuff in our storage shed. So what have we got? Well, we'll start out with the coins, because there we go. Right, I think we've got some trophies to put in. Yeah. One of these, which is nice. Ancient Seed. Some Great Dwarf Eyes, very useful for our portals. Why have we just got a dandelion there? Right, let's take our coin. And we'd take these as well and get them traded. I don't know why we haven't done that before. Let's go and get our second egg. This one, wasn't it? Yeah, trader. Oh, we're finally going to have chickens actually creating eggs for us. It's about bloody time. Right. Egg, please. Thank you. I'm going to purchase a Ymir flesh and a barrel hoop. So if we want to make anything involving either of those, we've got them ready to go. Okay, so first of all, let's put our egg in our chicken coop. Hello, Henrietta. How are you today? Right, I want to throw the egg to that corner. I want it a little bit more in the corner. I'm going to say about there. Oops, wrong corner because we want it at the front. And what I'll be doing is putting some wood in those fires so that the egg will hatch, because it will be nice and warm. So let's go and get some firewood now. I'm just going to put those in there and grab some wood. Now we've got 2 fires, one at each side. Let's grab a nice 20 wood. I've not made this very accessible, this one, have I? Right, there we go. That's a bit easier. Okay, we have wood in fires either side. And yeah, the egg is warm. Right, I'm just gonna cultivate farming skill. We've never had that before. That's a new one. They've added a few things to this since we last played. Last week. Stamina use, cultivator wear, harvest radius, and chance for bonus yields. Ooh, bonus yields is a nice one to add. So if we get really good at farming, we've got crafting as well. Crafting speed, hammerware, and building stamina use. Oh, that's really cool. I like that they've added these. That's really cool. So even more so now, if you are playing with a friend and you split the duties, so one goes out and does all the combat and the other stays at home and does all the farming and building, they're going to get more efficient at it and higher yields and less wear on tools. That's a really nice change. I wasn't expecting that. Mind you, this is what happens when you just jump in and play without reading the patch notes. They surprise you. I should have read the patch notes, shouldn't I? Right, I know it's pretty much sunrise, but yeah, we can't sleep. Okay, so we need our chickens to... Well, we need our second egg to hatch, and then our chickens to start mating. This is where our big ITER refinery goes, but we don't have it at the minute because we used the black cores for the black forge. Now this is something that's annoying me quite a lot at the minute. We don't have enough black cores to do everything that we need. So I want to get on top of that. Now if we need more black cores, we need to go and do some infested mines. If we need to do some infested mines, we need good food. We've only got 2 good foods, we don't have a third. That's a bit annoying. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go and sit by the fire, and we won't have our best food. We'll just have these that are in our inventory. That will give us some health. And then we'll do a coal run. Just running around the swamp to get some coal. That'll allow us to then smelt our new, well, not new, but smelt our materials to build our new crafting benches, because I really want to see what those do. Right, let's go to the swamp. Swamp. Where are we at? Swamp. Yeah, there we go. So, we've done this many times. We're just going to run around the settling spawners. We've dug them down so they spawn into water and die instantly. Apart from that one who always gets stuck inside the log. Certain cores we don't need, but coal we do. Let's head up to this one for once. We always miss this one out because it's a little bit out of the way. Stamina. Ugh, come on. There we go. So we'll get their coal and then run back down and carry on with the circuit. World save. That's why I liked a bit of that. Alright, we're going down to this one. And if you're watching this on YouTube, these are originally streamed on Twitch. So there's a link in the bio. Just go and follow and you'll be notified whenever I go live on Twitch. So you can join in the fun, chat real time, redeem rewards on the channel points, all that snazzy stuff. And if you've got any questions about Valheim, shoot them over. Now we've got the chicken egg that's going to hatch into a chicken eventually. That is our missing piece for our food. So we're always going to have 3 good foods now, regardless of if we can catch rabbits or not. Yeah, we should be good going forwards. That's the part of the sustainable farming that we're missing. Chickens. So it's good to have that now. Right, next settling spawner, and then we'll start working our way back. Lovely, lots and lots of coal. Oh, I don't want to be swimming, come on. I'm wet now, lovely. I mean, I'm always wet in the swamp because it's constantly raining. Yeah, movement speed is just so much slower in deep water than it is running on the surface or in the shallows. Right, come on, let's get some stamina and do a nice big jump. There we go. Oh, one died here. Interesting. Right, I think we can head back. We should have plenty of coal now. So just running around the swamp, we gathered 70 coal. That's a lot more resource efficient than cutting down loads of trees and burning them, in my opinion. I'd much rather do that. It's so much easier just to run around the swamp once. We burn enough wood for our cooking fires. We don't need to do it for this thing as well. It gets a bit ridiculous when we have to do that. Cool. How is our egg doing? It's still there, okay. I am very impatient when it comes to waiting for an egg to hatch. Right, what have we got? Settling cores are plenty. We've got so many of these. Put the ooze in there. What should we do with this coal? Should Should we just have it in a chest next to the smelter? Let's put it in there. Right, what did we need? 6 copper, 4 tin. Oh, we need 1 tin. We're going to have to wait for our copper to smelt before we get our tin. Well, that's a little annoying. What about the other thing? 5 iron. Do we have that? Yes. Okay, we can make this one. 15 leather scraps, 20 fine wood. Alright, let's go and see if we've got all that. Leather scraps, yes. Oh, only just. Cool, right. Food preparation table. This should go in our kitchen, shouldn't it? What a lovely space for it, just here as well. Should we have it this way round? New crafting station. Okay. What can we do? Okay, so we've got all of our... I see. I wonder if they've just split that out from the cauldron because... Yeah, it didn't make sense that you had to make that in a cauldron, like a cooking pot. That makes more sense that we've got a preparation table because, like, why would you put 10 barley flour in a cauldron? That doesn't make dough. But it does here. Okay. Yeah. In which case, is it going to be the same with the Mead Kettle, where that's doing all of your potions to then be fermented? Come on, away from the house, you. Come here. Thank you. Okay, in which case, I want to lay this out a bit differently, so... Would it fit there? Would it fit there? Because if it does, that'd be pretty nice. Oh, just. That is made to measure. Look at that. So we can prep the food. We can use the cauldron. We can use the oven. That's our little food area. Nice. And then we can have our mead thing over here. You know what? We could even fit it in over here, couldn't we? We could have it behind the door. But I'm going to put it here. So we need 2 leather scraps. I kind of like that because now we don't have to put fire under the cauldron to make these things. I will take some wood. I'll take 2 with me. Because I do want to see if this cauldron menu is reduced in size. I have a sneaking suspicion it has. Because they would have just split them out. Right, so 4 tin, 6 copper. I know I only grabbed 3, but there's 1 there, so that's 4. There we go. How close do we want it? That'll do. Meat base Lightfoot. Interesting. You need to have a lit fire below the... So I still need a fire under this. Okay. It's a tad bit annoying, I will admit. Let's get rid of our chair and one of these. Let's get rid of that. Let's face it that way. Does that work if we put it there? No. Okay, we'll just get rid of our old regular cooking station then. There we go, that works. So we've got all of our mead bases now in the mead kettle. And then the cauldron is just food. Okay, this makes more sense. This is good. And then we've got our food prep table for everything else. Cool. Yeah, I actually really like this. Why have we got 4 fine wood? Chair. I deleted the chair. That's where I'm going mad sometimes. We could still have a chair in here if we wanted. Put it there. No. A bit far. Okay, put it there. That works, and then just get out of there. Right, let's angle it a bit again, like we did last time. Right, that works. That doesn't. Oh, that's really annoying, that is. Right, use. There we go. We can use them both and then run out. Okay, that's better. And we can still get to this. We might just reposition this a little bit. There we are. That's better. Now we can, yeah. Cool. What a lovely little kitchen. Right, let's move our artisan table and just pop it against this wall now. So, up the stairs, around, yeah, that's fine. That just opens up this area a bit, so we can run through. Nice, okay. Now I want to get some lighting in here, because it's a bit dark. I didn't intend to do a full overhaul of the kitchen, but hey, we've got new items, we've got new crafting stations, we need to make it all fit, we need to make it nice. Sconces would be ideal, because we have got so much resin, it's kind of ridiculous at this point. Let's go see if we've got the copper. Okay, we can make 2 sconces. Let's go get some resin. Because sconces burn for a very long time, as we know from this little storage shed. Do we have any resin, I wonder? Oh, just a little bit. Nope, I didn't actually put that in my inventory. There we go, now I have. There are a few permanent light sources in game that you don't have to spend any resources on, but I'm just going to do it like this for now. So I'm thinking I put one on the wall here. Oh, it lights it up nicely. And maybe one over here. What do we think? And then I think I'll have one on this wall in this corner maybe. And maybe one next to the door, eventually. And that'll then complete the lighting for the kitchen. But we don't have enough copper just now. Yeah, I'm really liking the update to food. That's cool. We'll just dry off. There we go. And now we can sleep. Excuse me. Thank you. Just press it a few times, it'll eventually work. Right, day 215. What's that? Ah, you're an enemy. Hello. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Our home's looking quite weird. Cobbled together of just functional buildings. It's not going to win any design awards, I'll tell you that. We could put a hot tub in. That could be quite nice. Maybe put it there. I don't know. I'll figure out somewhere for a hot tub. It's 10 iron, so we don't have that. Which is fine. That's completed smelting. That's got 2 coal in it. Right, what else can we smelt? So we've got 5 more copper. Let's smelt that. And then we need 5 more of something else in here, so maybe the iron. Because that'll take us up to 10 then. And then we do have enough for a hot tub. Okay. 10 black metal, sure. In you go. Need more like 18 coal to go in the other side, because it already had 2 in there. There we go. Cool. What should we do next? Let's see if our chicken's hatched. Where's the egg? Henrietta, did you eat the... Where's the egg? It's not picked up. What the hell? Oh my god, the chick's outside. It phased through the... Well, that isn't helpful, is it? How did you get through the wall? Oh. I don't want to lose it because it's cost so much. Oh my god, really? Bloody chicken. Slippery little chicken. I agree. Very slippery little chicken. Oh. That's just not fair. Right. In you go. No, in. Thank you. Right. Let's replace that properly. It's not going to let me, is it? Yes, it is. Good. Okay. It's in the coop. Okay, we have Chicken and Henrietta in here. Good. Why are they... What? Oh, fair. I was like, where did it go? So... Chicken eggs cost 1,500 coin. In-game coin. You get coins from, like, burial chambers and things, and trading in rubies, amber pearls, etc. with the trader. 1,500 coin is a lot of coin. And that's for one chicken egg, which I hatched, named Henrietta. One chicken on its own doesn't lay eggs. You need 2. So... 3,000 in-game coin just for 2 chickens. Yeah, I don't want to have to go out and farm another load of coins just to get a little chicken farm going, because it took a while the first time round. True. Yeah, we have chickens now at least. Okay, so I need to wait for the chick to be fully grown. And then when it's a hen, I feed them both seeds, and then they'll start laying eggs. So, we've got a few steps still to go, but we're getting there. It did worry me a bit how it decided to phase through the wall. A little bit odd. As you say, slippery little chicken. Oh, let's put that in there. Put that in there. Okay, so let's go and check in on our plains farm and see if we've got any locks that we can kill. Because we've been breeding locks as well. We did just have 2, and I had to force them together to get them to breed, which was a little bit irritating. What am I needing here? We'll just take all of these, I think. And we'll start setting up a farm on this side as well. So, we'll put... that way around, yeah. So we'll put the tunic and cap on. There we go. And now base item stamina use is reduced by 35%. We've got the slow fall cape, so we can just do that. Right, how many locks have we got? Okay. Is that it? We have Humphrey and Cowabunga. And we're going to name you Mr. Happy. There we go. Let's just throw down some cloudberries for them to eat, so they will breed, hopefully. Oh, not quite. Need a bit more stamina, so let's eat a cloudberry. Might as well just eat that food. There we go. And now we've got a lot more stamina. Right, what have we got here? Barley and flax. And we're not really using flax anymore, but we can use the barley, so... Farming skill improved. That's a new one, nice. Let's get our farming skill up, shall we? Interesting to see how much of a difference it makes having high farming skill. If we can get it high. I like it because it encourages us to actually do the farming a bit more. If we can get that skill up. However, it's also a bit annoying that it's not backdated for the amount of stuff we've already farmed. Yeah, think of all the missed skill points from how much farming we've done. Alright, let's plant some more barley. So this is going to get turned into flour in the windmill. And then we can use flour in some of our cooking. Usually stuff that goes in the oven. So I'm keeping this patch just for barley, nothing else. We're going to have a patch for each thing that we can grow. Farming improved to 8 already. Nice. So let's combine those two stacks. There we are. Okay, now we have flax. We just got a +1 there. It made a slightly different sound, and that's because of our farming skill giving us extra drops now. Nice. So I guess the higher your skill, the more often that procs. I wonder if it can give more than just +1 as well. Well, we'll find out. Eventually. Okay, let's start planting flax. When Valheim becomes a farming simulator game. Very relaxing. Let's just move around to this side so we've still got space to run back and forth. There we go. So we have a untended patch of ground that we've cultivated here. We have another one there and another one there. So let's start planting. Let's do carrots on this upper level. So we've gone for a tiered farming approach, where we've cut into the hillside, made these flat areas, then we don't have to fence them off or anything. They're just divided quite nicely. So that's carrots. We'll do turnips on this one. So we should have quite a lot of things that we're growing at once here. So carrots, turnips and onions you can grow in any biome. However, barley and flax you can only grow in the plains. So that's why we made a big farm here in the plains, so we could do all 5. But now we've got Mage Cap and Jotun Puff, which can only grow in Mistlands. We cannot grow those here. So we have a little Mistlands farm as well where our portal is. We kind of need to expand that, so we're growing both of those. That could be our next task, just to go over there and do that. Sort all of our farming out. So it's kind of going to become a food-focused Valheim episode, this, because yeah, we've been struggling a bit for food for a while. So it's probably overdue that we do this. Seeing as we got our chicken. You can't just cook a chicken on its own, you've got to put some stuff with the chicken, you've got to season the meat. It's quite hard to see these sometimes. We'll adjust the line to go across a bit more. There we go. And you can't plant these too close together because then they won't be happy. They just won't grow. It will say it won't have enough room. Oh, we've run out of onion seeds. Interesting. Okay. Let's put a few more carrots down then. What have we got most of? Yeah, carrots. And then we'll switch to turnips for this last bit here. So yeah, this patch is quite a bit bigger than the others. Because we didn't run out on the other two, but we did on this one. Right, let's head up to our windmill. And fill it up. Lovely. Now we can jump down to the spinning wheel and fill that up. There we are. I wonder as well if instead of spinning it into linen, can we feed the flax to the chickens? That may be worth giving a go. There we are. Pop our plant berries back in as well. Cool. Right, let's portal back. That'll take about 3 in-game days to grow, which is about the same time as it takes for a chicken to mature. So let's go upstairs and do a sleep. I can hear from the sound that that is still a young chicken, not a hen. Okay. Sorry, I just accidentally hit the mute button there. Right, we'll do a repair. Do another repair. Check for chick. How are you doing, little one? There you are. Oh, okay. I love how they can grow up without any food whatsoever. They're far superior to humans. Humans can't do that. Chickens in this can. Just had a big firework go outside. Made me jump a little. Oh, we'll keep these stocked up. So yeah, we've still got 43 linen thread that we've not used, so maybe we shouldn't make any more linen thread. We should just test to see if flax can be fed to the chickens. And I don't want a cultivator here anymore because we've moved all of our farming stuff to the plains. So what I do want to do, get another 10 wood, and we'll make a little chest over in the Mistlands, where our other farm is. Mistlands, here we are. Because we're going to do some farming over here. Let's just make sure it's safe first, there's no nasties about. No, I think we're okay. Let's collect our sap. And let's harvest all of our lovely Jotun puffs. We got an extra one there. And there. Okay, so that seemed to proc a little bit more frequently for us. And again. Okay, so I'm going to put a little chest down. see a rabbit. Go in the trap, please. Oh. Crafting skill improved. Lovely. So we're going to keep our cultivator in here. And we're going to keep Jotun Puff, Sap and Mage Cap in here. That's another firework. So I need to go back and get Mage Cap so we can plant it. Let's go upstairs. Where are we keeping our Mage Cap currently? Here we are. So I'll just kind of take it all across. So we've got a lot of Jotun Puffs now, so I think we're just going to plant purely Mage Cap and try and even them out to have about the same amount of both. Definitely want to keep our sword on us just in case there's a combat moment. Okay, Mage Cap. Some of these might not have enough room to grow, but most will. There we go. Pop the rest in there. Put that back. And let's take the 100. No, that's too many. Actually, yeah. Let's take all of these across. So we leave some here. How many do we want to leave? Maybe leave 25 of each. Because it's not a very big farm. So let's do that. And then head back. And we'll put these in the box up here again. Lovely, that's our food. Sorted. Let's have some sap in here as well, because we have been refining it all to the ITER, but we can turn it into food. We mustn't forget that. So let's have a look. So yeah, cooked egg, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Salad we've got plenty of. Yggdrasil porridge, it's more ITER focused, same as the Seeker aspect, it's more ITER focused, so I'm not too bothered about that for now. I'm not really using ITER at all, so... Just sit on the chair, there we go, Mead Kettle. So how are we doing for potions? So maybe... Squishy Squiddy, hydrate. Thank you very much, and hello. Peekaboo to you too. Cheers. So... Oh, they've changed the look of these as well. Ah, they've actually got detailed pictures for each one. Before, they all looked the same. Every single one of them. Okay, this is better. Major healing mead is nice. I'm surprised that we don't have a major healing stamina yet. We've got a lingering stamina. That's regen over time. And then we've got minor and medium. Where's our major stamina? Poison resist. Lightfoot is a new one that I hadn't seen before. Scalehide, feathers, and mage cap. You feel lighter, almost like you could jump all the way to the branches of Yggdrasil itself. Jump height plus 20%. Stamina usage down 30%. Okay. Yeah, I think we need some more medium staminas. 10 honey, 10 cloudberry, 10 yellow mushroom. We'll try and do 20. Where's the honey? There it is. So yeah, let's make 2 of these. And then ferment them both. We do actually have some stamina meads there, but that's fine. We've got some health meads. So let's take those with us. We are running low on the barley wine, fire resistance. So maybe we make some of that next. What was it for fire resistance? 10 barley, 10 cloudberry. Okay, let's make one of those. It's good to have fire resistance. Skill improved. Cooking. Oh. So let's have a look. So we've got crafting, farming, and now cooking. Cooking speed, serving trayware, and chance for bonus yields. Serving trayware? There's a serving tray? What? I've not seen any serving trays in this. Yeah, what the hell? I've not seen any serving trays. Is that a thing later that we've not unlocked yet? Okay. I don't know what I want to do with all this meat. We do have some hare meat. So we've got 6 hare meat. But we don't have any locks. That's food prep table, because it's fair now. Okay, so we could do uncooked mist hare supremes. We can't do the meat platter though, because we don't have the lox meat. Mist hare supremes. Do we have mist hare supremes? We've only got 1. So it's Jotun puffs and carrots. Okay. Should we make those? Cooking improved to level 2. Yes, we are amateur chef right now, but that's because we could never gain skill before. This is brand new. Put it in the oven and walk away. Don't worry, it's not going to burn. There's no fire in the oven. So we need some wood. Right, let's just wait for these to cook, because I have another 2 to put in afterwards. Just add the extra wood into those. So we're fermenting, we're cooking, we're brewing meads. We're properly on our way to being a chef here. Squishy Squiddy, how are you today if you're there? The Mist Supremes are ready. Let's put another 2 in. Pop them in that box. There we go. So yeah, we just need more lox meat for the meat platters. But we'll have chickens soon. I don't think we've got any chicken meat, so we've not unlocked chicken recipes. But we have unlocked the egg recipes, but not the chicken recipes. And I'm sure that there are some, so we will be able to do those soon. Lovely, there we go. Plenty of Mist Supremes now. Still working my way through the sausages. 6 out of 6 on the sconce, good. Just drift down the hill. Let's load up these sconces as well. And the rest of the resin goes in the box. Do we really need all these arrows? Taking up that inventory space. Let's get rid of those. Alright, that's looking a bit clearer. Right, shall we see if we can sleep the night? Let's give it a go. Yes, we can. Day 217. The big question today is, has our chicken hatched? Not hatched. Grown up into a hen. Of course it's hatched. It's stupid. Right. Henrietta. This one's got to be Henry, hasn't it? Henrietta and Henry. There we go. We have a breeding pair of chickens. So, I want to see if they eat flax or not. I hope they do, because we have got loads of flax. $154 flax. We can't cook with it. We can just turn it into linen. So if we can get rid of it with our chickens, that's going to be awesome. Because we're still growing more. It's got to have a use after linen, surely. Let's see if they go for it. Hello, chickens. Would you like to eat the flax? It looks very tasty, I promise you. No? Okay, chickens don't eat flax. Well, that's annoying. Guess we'll just have to give them seeds. I was really hoping that they could eat through all of the flax. Pigs eat flax. What, the boar? Ah, they could eat through it all. They eat anything. You talking about real life pigs or Valheim pigs? So, yeah, we need to give the chicken seeds by the looks of it. Hold on. We've got some seeds back at the Plains farm in the box that we're not using. Let's give them those, because we just planted everything. Yeah. Should still work on the same principle. I know, but on that basis, chickens should eat flax, shouldn't they? So we've got carrot seeds and turnip seeds that we can feed our chickens. I know that the tree seeds also work, like the beech, birch, oak. Why does that look a bit bashed about? That beehive? Because it is. There we go. Repair the beehive. Okay, chickadee chick. You want these? You want some carrot seeds, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you like carrot seeds. Okay. So we know you like those. And then we'll put down... Yes! Cock-a-doodle-doo to you too. There we go. That's awesome. Now, with the chickens, when they start laying eggs, because we've fed them, the eggs are going to be warm from the fires either side, and the eggs will hatch, and then we'll have more chickens. So then we can go in and cull the excess chickens, but if we don't want the eggs to hatch, and we want to just gather loads of eggs, let the fires go out. Because then the eggs sit there cold and they don't hatch. So currently we're set up to have lots of chickens. We'll get a few of them for chicken meat. But then, yeah, we can start getting some eggs as well. So we can do chickens and eggs. And I don't care which one came first. How are we doing for pigs? Yeah, we've still got a lot of pigs. So we've got Bacon, Crash Test, Butter, Apple, Steve, Yee, Gemsy, Butty, and Squiddy. Gemsy's taken some damage. Why did we have a pig called Yee? All the others make sense, but Yee? Yee the pig. Okay. Right, let's go and do a sleep and see how many chickens we wake up with the next morning. I can't sleep. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, we slept recently, didn't we? I just want lots and lots and lots of chickens, okay? I'm not rushing the chickens. I just want lots of them. Right, our portal room is really stuffed in at the bottom there, so I'm starting to think, should we make it bigger? There's a few things we could do if we move it out of there. We could have a portal area here. Let's kind of map it out. So all I can hear is those chickens now, just yeah. This might look like I'm just cutting randomly into the side of the hill, but I have a plan. This is going to be a very large portal zone area. And I think we're going to do some sort of like nice staircase going up to the other buildings, like the village. I think we can make something that looks pretty cool. All will make sense in due time. Alright, let's just break through here, connect it all up. It's not very round at the minute, but we can sort that out. Got a nice big round area here. flatten out the middle. We are out of stamina, which is a little bit annoying. I've only got sausages on me as well, so they don't give a lot of stamina sausages. They just give health. Okay, we're getting there. So this is going to be the foundations for our new portal area. I'll go over all of this with the hoe and make it perfectly flat. So at the minute it's quite unflat. There we go. So yeah, look at how much that bobs about. So we'll take out the large bits with the pickaxe. And we'll smooth it all off with a hoe. So yeah, let's just get the hoe out now and see how much we can flatten this. Stamina dependent, of course. Starting to get there. Okay. Just a bit of landscape gardening, you know, as you do. This game's got really everything, it really does. Okay, we now have a flat area. Currently it's not big enough for what I want to do with it, but it's a start. Okay, so we're going to have a staircase going up to our home. So let's get to work on that now. For now it can just kind of be just like a little direct shaft. Come on. Wait. I think it's going to rise a bit more steeply than that. Let's have a look. Actually, it might be about right. Which is a bit annoying. So it'd be really nice if it just kind of ends whatever staircase. But yeah. Alright, let's get a ton of stone. As much as we can carry. Let's start building these stairs. Now if I put that there, it's raised off the ground, which isn't what I want. I want it sinking into the ground, so I'm going to have to do that, aren't I? Yeah. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, so it's about right. In which case... Okay, let's do a flat bit. And then let's do something where it kind of doubles back on itself. So... let's bring this forward again. There we go. Take it back so we can stand on this. Get rid of the mud. There we are. Yeah, we're gonna shoot the stairs off in both directions here. Again, cutting away the dirt. I'm hitting the staircase there. There we go. Right. Let's pause from building and sleep. The more we sleep, the more chickens we get, and the more food we'll have. Cock-a-doodle-doo. We're going to hear that so much now with having chickens at the house. Let's just turn auto pickup off. Hop on in, because we want to leave their food down. Okay, we got some eggs. Have they done them all at that end? They have. How many have we got? 3 eggs. Okay, so we're going to have 5... Oh, is that another egg there? 4 eggs. We're going to have 6 chickens in here. Awesome. Let's drag that over there. Turn auto pickup back on and continue with our staircase. I will just grab another stack of stone. We've got plenty of it, so let's use it. Okay, so this staircase isn't really panning out how I wanted it to originally, but that's fine. It will change a bit. We might lose some berry bushes, but that's okay. Okay, let's just... There we go. Can we walk up onto that? Yes, we can. Good. But I am going to put another one there. Uncover it. Lovely. That looks pretty nice. Arguably, we don't need one in this direction. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. I don't think we need it there. Well, that's annoying. I didn't want it to come that far back. Oh, come on. It didn't even get the bit I wanted it to. Okay. Yeah, what the hell? Why was it doing that? It's coming too far out. There we go, that's better. Okay, so now let's... I'm out of stone. Seriously? Do this. So yeah, we're going to start making our home a bit nicer on the eyes. It's been very basic since forever. So it's time we kind of designed it a bit, made it a bit nicer. Right, we want to move our stone cutter. Just up to there, that's fine. Now we're going to have a point where we change from stone to obsidian, and that's absolutely fine. Not obsidian, black marble. I keep calling it that. I think this is going to be the point it changes. Just there. Now I'm hoping the levels match up here, but we'll soon find out. So we've got a rather nice little walkway going across here. And we can have it going over across the edge. That's absolutely fine. Can we do like a half piece? Nah, not really. Does it match up? No, it doesn't. See, this is the annoying thing. But we could put some little stairs in. That works. And what could we do? I mean, we could kind of do something like that. Maybe one there as well. Yeah, that works. Cool. I'm happy with that. And then that takes you down there. So yeah, the idea is you come through a portal and you see that. So you go up the lovely staircase. It takes you round, and then you've got a choice of going that way to that, down to that, or we'll just finish this bit off, up to that. So how are we going to do this bit? Because this is going to raise... You feel a chill down your spine. Oh, lovely. What could this be, I wonder? Drakes, maybe? Let's pull them down to here and see if they can fight us down here. Oh, it's ghosts! And wraiths. And I've not eaten food. I need some help. I've not seen this event before. I wonder if this is a special Halloween event. Ghosts and wraiths. Seems very on theme for today. We got a Wraith trophy, nice. God, there's a lot of them. Let's just wait for my stamina to come back there. Here we are. Stab him. Well, we'll get a lot of chains from this, I think. They have been banished for now. So out of this one, Jesus. Go away! There we go. Right, we've got 9 chains and a Wraith trophy. Awesome. So, let's carry on. So, I think we're going to want a little stairs up here. And connect one there maybe as well. We need more stone. Carrying too much now. Okay. Cool. There. So we kind of got some here already. Some steps that we put in. So let's just uncover these fully. They go down a bit further. Oops. There we are. Now how are we going to connect this up? Okay, so that's actually a bit higher, which is a bit annoying. However, with a little bit of tweaking, we can do that. No, I don't think that one's going to work though, is it? That's a shame. It would have been nice to have a little staircase there. It sort of kind of works, but don't think it's meant to. But yeah. Kind of works. And then we can just have a little staircasey bit here. There we go. Now we need to take the dirt away so we can actually get up them. So, you know, a Viking warrior who bests everything in battle cannot possibly climb up some dirty stairs. It's just out of his skill set, that is. Now the reason I'm raising them is just to cover that little lip at the edge. Because then you take it down again to the perfect height. Still, yeah, it's a little bit, but it'll be okay. Right, and let's just sort out a little bit of a slope here. So that goes up nicely to this door now. Just sort this corner. There we go. And then we need to get up here a bit better. That also needs flattening anyway, because it wasn't looking great. So yeah, this might be a bit difficult to get up to this. This might need another staircase or something. I don't know. Let's find out. It was pretty good before how I had it, but it didn't line up at the bottom. So to make it work at the bottom, we've had to take it up again. Well, this could work. Yeah. Now what we can do is we can do a paved road tool. Need to be in range of a stone cutter though, which is a bit annoying. Kind of flattens it as well when we do it, which is Okay, let's try and run up it. Okay, it kind of works. Let's try and flatten that a bit more. Ah! Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, you're not using it, are you? Okay. So we can kind of flatten it a bit using this tool, just to make it a bit less harsh. There we go. And then it turns into that stair system going on over here. Right. Come to think of it, let's turn this back. And let's put in that looks just a little bit nicer, having a double stair there instead of a single. And then it goes to paved. And we can easily walk up this. Okay, so we have to go round there, that's a bit steep there, so let's sort this corner out if we can. We're out of stone. And we've got this little bit that's a bit annoying, so we did a bridge originally. Oops, I took a bit away there that I didn't want to. Put that back in. Okay, so we can just do this. That fixes up. Like so. Fermenters are done. Good. Did you hear that? That was a bit weird. I didn't say the wake word. Okay, so that distracted me way more than it should have. Fermenters are done. Right, let's put the fire resistance in now. I have a resin, so I'll just chuck it in a sconce. Can I? No? Fine. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the storage shed. Trophies, just put a Wraith trophy in, and where's all the chain gone? That one. Cool. Let's get a repair done. And go to sleep, because it's nighttime. I'm pretty happy with progress so far today. I feel like we're addressing some things that have needed doing for a while, let's be honest. I'm just starting to wonder if this stair could be a bit better. Where are we at? There. Yeah, that would work. Okay, let's grab some more stone. We're running quite low on stone now. Yeah, that's the issue of doing it like that. You can't actually get up it. However, if I did that... No. There's got to be a way. Without having to jump. Because this bit's all fine up here. The issue's here. I want this ground underneath, not the actual rocks. Right, thank you. That's better. So I'm wondering if I can kind of phase them together. You see that there? Hey, there we go. That works a treat. Okay, and then we've got a little hole at the bottom there that we can just fill in, like so. Lovely. Okay. That's looking a lot better. Right, check on the chickens. Oh, wow. Hello, chicks. Oh my god, look how many eggs there are. Sweet Jesus, we're gonna have a lot. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do... Yeah, they're still breeding. When these chickens have grown into hens, I'll cull them. And I'll still leave Henry and Henrietta breeding and laying eggs. And then we should have a lot of chicken meat. And then we'll see if that unlocks any new recipes for cooking. I think it will. Because we don't have any that use chicken currently. Oh, have we run out of coal? No, we've got some there. Wait, Have we loaded this one up as well? Yes, we have. Okay, we need to do a coal run. We have run out of coal. Let's put our stone away, of which we don't have much now. Right, swamp. You. Let's get some coal. Right, we want to go this way. And just go gather. Quite a lot of inventory space. Make sure auto pickup is on. I turned it off when we went to see the chickens. Yes, hello, you. Stuck in the log. Let's go to this one. My stamina's just nowhere. Got hardly any. There we go, we've spawned and died. And the next spawner. A few circling trophies as well, we've gathered doing this. That's one of the permanent light sources in the game, a circling trophy, if you put it on a like a mantelpiece sort of frame thing. There's an item where you can display trophies. Pop it on there and yeah, you've got a light that you never have to recharge. The thing is, it's not very strong. It's quite a weak light source. But it's a light source nonetheless. And you don't have to put anything into it. Okay, let's head back. Did we ever look in this chest? 22 ancient bark and a withered bone. Okay, we'll take those. Why not? We'll put them in our storage shed. I doubt we'll ever need them, but yeah, why not? Why did my character just sit down? Maybe he's tired. That feels nicer already, having that all set up like that. We actually have 19 circling trophies, that's kind of insane. So we've actually got 3 seal breaker fragments so far. So we really desperately need to do more infested mines. Get that number up. Just constantly hearing chickens now. Let's load some coal into there. And into there. There we go. So we've just got 12 black metal scrap left. 20 does 10 of them, so we're going to need 4 more coal, whatever way we cut it. So let's go and grab 4 wood. And we'll turn that into coal. Oh, so smooth getting up there now. It's just so nice. Right, certain cores. I'm just going to shove them in here for now. Let's do a repair. And can we sleep? Yes, we can. Right, I have a plan to replenish our stone stockpiles. Because we've gotten quite low on stone. We did have a box full of it. Now we've only got like 50 or 60 total, not stacks, total. So let's go and eat some food. That's still fermenting. So let's have sausage, blood pudding, just do an onion. There we go. That'll be good enough for now. So not Plains Farm, not Mistlands. Yes, Yagluth. We're going to port to Yagluth. And you'll see my stone plan in action. Okie doke, what have we got nearby? Perfect, this one. So throughout the plains you get these massive monoliths of stone. And there's a very sneaky way that you can actually harvest them fully. Now there's a goblin village there that's potentially fully respawned, which may cause us some difficulty. So we'll just get our weapons out. Couple of locks there. Death Skeeto, my sworn nemesis. And there's a fooling. kill the Sconces first. Right, that's fooling done. Okay, let's just check out this village, see if there's anything else in it before we get to work. Nothing at the top of the tower, so they've not actually respawned very much, so that's good. These have though, which is annoying. Okay, I think we're actually pretty safe. There's a fooling just kind of on the beach looking out at the sunset, which is very cute. He is going to sneak up on us, so I just know it, so we are going to deal with him. I do feel like I want to deal with the locks as well. Now these guys can hit quite hard, so I am going to use bone mass because our health isn't that high and there's 3 of them. Look at the knockback, wow. Oh, there we go, that's one of them. I'll just get my stamina to replenish a bit. And then we'll go for round 2, so nearly full. There we go. That's another one down. There's a spear guy. There he is. Oh, no you don't. Dev Sconces. Now we were struggling for Lock's meat, so this is going to be quite helpful because our Lock's farm is still waiting for it to get the numbers back again. Come here, you. Cool, so we got 13 Lock's meat for doing that, which is pretty good. Okay, so one of these monoliths that you see here. So what we want to do, we don't want to hit it, we just want to dig under it. Because you'll see it doesn't actually go down that far. Not like the copper deposits. But we're going to employ a very similar tactic to how we get rid of them. So we're going to dig under it so it's not supported. And then when we hit it, it should just crumble completely and give us all of the stone. So I just want to go around it at first and then I'll cut underneath. So yeah, as you can see, it doesn't actually go that low beneath the ground level. Not very low at all. So you just want to take out all the foundation underneath. Nearly there. And then we can start going underneath. And then it'll just kind of crumble to stone and all drop down from the sky. There we go. And now we're low enough to start taking this away without hitting the stone itself. Can we go any lower? I don't think we can. Kind of wanted to go a bit deeper, but it's quite close to the coast, so I can't. Because if I can get away with it, I don't want to hit the rock itself until I'm ready to shatter it. But I think I'm going to hit it here. That's the trouble. Try not to, but I think it's inevitable it's going to happen. There we go, we hit the rock. Sometimes if you hit the rock before you've detached it, it means it won't actually disintegrate. Let's just be aware of that. That's why I was trying to avoid it. But being so close to the coast, I think it was kind of unavoidable on this one, so oh well. As you can see, we've got most of it gone now. There we go. Okay, it actually was avoidable because it's completely detached now. So, let's break a bit off. Yeah, it's not going to deconstruct, is it? That's annoying when I go to show you something and it doesn't work. But I do think that's because I hit it before I fully detached it from the ground. Let's just take away what we can. And it would just be a big floating sky rock. Yeah, they are very good sources for stone, if you ever need stone. But I don't think this one's going to pop. Which is a shame. Yeah. But we have got 57 stone from doing that. Shall we have a go at the other locks that are over there? Get some more lox meat. We may as well, it's good for our cooking, and then we just need some hairs. Let's use the bow. That did a bit of damage. That's a bit ridiculous when you've just got the one target. There's a few more of them, it's a bit trickier, but wow, that was impressive. Kind of struggled to get to her server locks, didn't it? We'll take wood. Cool. Yeah, I'm annoyed that didn't pop, because that would have been a lot of stone. I wonder if we can get it. Once it's got enough clearance away from the ground at all points. We're at carry weight now, so it doesn't matter if it popped anyway. Okay, let's head back. So we've got a nice 22 locks meat now, so that's pretty good. And our portal's up this way. Out of stamina. Get rid of you. You haven't aggroed, so we're safe to portal. If they had aggroed, they might destroy our portal, but we're okay. Through we go. Right, what have we got? Lox meat. Lovely. I think everything else can go down here, but let's tap the fire resistance wine while we're here. There we go, wonderful. Let's pop all of our supplies away that we picked up. Lots of needles. And we got even more black metal. I think we've got enough black metal now. Like, we've got way too much black metal. So now we've got to recalculate. So 6 and 5, well that's going to take 10, so we need 4 more coal again. Ugh. Right, let's see if we can sleep through the night. because we were in the plains for a while there. Yes, we can. Right, chickens. Is it time? Just sort the black metal out first. 10 and 5. Okay, hopefully that's all of our smelting done now. Right. Butcher's knife. Also pick up off. Okie dokie, we've got some hens. Now I want to be careful here, so you. Chicken meat. Hey! Uncooked honey glazed chicken. Ah, and this gives us feathers as well, which is good for bows. Wonderful. It's got improved with knives. So I'm leaving the chickens, I'm just killing the hens. Right, leaving the chicks. Okay, we've got 5 chicken meat. Yeah, you're next. Great. So we still want Henry and Henrietta, that's fine. And a load of chicks who are going to grow up to be hens. And then we'll call them again. Oh, there's a hen. The chicken's attacking me now for that. Thank you, little chick. Alright, that'll do for now. Alright, let's see how we make this honey glazed chicken. And we've got plenty of eggs in there that they're going to hatch into chicks as well. Right, is it at this table? Yes, honey glazed chicken. So, chicken meat, honey, and Jotun buff. Right. So, 2 to 1, so we need 14 Jotun buffs. 14 Jotun buffs, here we go. Perfect. And then 3 lots of honey per one, so 21 honey. Do we have the honey? No. But we can gather some. Oh, turn auto pickup back on. That might help. I always get stuck in here. There we go. I wish the honey didn't get stuck on the roofs as well. If it just bounced off nicer, that would be awesome. Because now we've got a little jumping game to do, where we have to collect the honey. Like that. It's a bit silly, like, just slide off the roof, please. But we now have enough honey. So let's make 7 of these. Honey glazed chicken. And I think that sorts out our food situation now really nicely. We've got plenty of Lox meat and Seeker meat, so next time we'll grab some hare meat when we're in the Mistlands. And then we can do the meat platters and also the Mist Hare Supremes. So yeah, hare meat is still a bit variable, but if we never get any more hare meat, we can at least make honey glazed chicken still. We couple that with salad as well. And if we really have to, I guess a lox pie, but we're pretty good now. Right, we'll put these in the oven, and we've run out of wood in the oven, so we need some more wood. I should really start keeping a stack of wood in the kitchen just for operating the various cooking pots and oven and things, but we'll gather a special stack of wood for that. Okay, we also got 11 feathers from the chickens, which is going to be helpful for making arrows. So we're never going to run out of feathers anymore. So feathers and wood is always what you need for arrows, and then whatever material it is, so in this case carapace. So just kill loads of seekers, we've got plenty of carapace. Cool. It's such a lovely little kitchen we've got here now. The flames have gone out under these as well by the looks of it. But the pots are still... Has the fire animation gone, but the pots are still cooking? They're still hot? Honey glazed chicken. Nice. So yeah, we're looking good on the food front, finally. We've actually got Mistland spec food now. We also sorted out our potions. Oh, eat some sausages because we're trying to get rid of them. We've got so many sausages. Wait, we've still got a full stack of 20 sausages. Cooking improved to level 4. Right. Let's put the rest of the honey in there. I don't think we're ever going to use our frost resistance meads. Because we've got the cape, which provides resistant versus frost. But it is very weak to fire, so... same with the minor stamina meads. I don't know if we're ever going to use those because we've got medium now. Poison resistance meads. Yeah. 100 blood clots. Jesus. Right, I'm going to put the feathers in here. Lovely. So we did a bit of home remodelling. This was all kind of brought about because of the 2 new items that I spotted in the inventory, which were the food preparation table and the Mead Kettle. And because of that, I redid the cooking area. That then led me into wanting to redo a portal area, so we've mapped that all out down here. Done a lovely staircase going up, and then we just kind of continued from there and halved it all. And so yeah, we've made good progress here. We've smelted everything that there is to smelt, fully replanted our farm, both our Plains farm and our Mistlands farm, which actually we should go and check on the Mistlands farm, because we planted a load of Mage Cap. So let's go and check on that. Just make sure there's no nasties around before I start just farming. No, looks like we're okay. There's the trap that's still armed, and the other trap that's still armed, so no rabbits have gone in our traps, which is highly annoying. Not sure how to get them to go into them, but yeah. Oh well. So that one's pulsating with energy. Same as that one. This one's glow is fading now. We'll extract with sap. Right, let's harvest our Mage Cap. How much did we grow there? Quite a lot. Okay, right, let's try and plant as much of these as we can. So we've got thank you. We've got 25 each of these that we're going to plant. So I'm thinking... Oh. Just kind of do a splitting line here. So this side's Mage Cap. How many was that? 15. Okay. And then this side can be Jotun Puff. And that's 15 there as well. 15 of each. That's all we need. Everything else can go back with us. So we can go upstairs and pop it all in our chest. There we go. 20 more sap gone in. Fantastic. Would be really late. I just had a thought. Just be really cheeky, but nice. If I could do something. Bear with. Let's see if we can do it. This is going to be amazing if we can. Can I snap it on here? Oh, that was janky. Do you see where I'm going with this? Missing a required crafting station. What, the stone cutter? I was too far away? Oh, don't say it's just above it. It is, isn't it? Bloody hell. Does that work? Oh, not quite. What if I do that? That's better. How cheeky is this? Right, let's see. What's the piece that I want? That one. Cool. I do feel like we've got to do some trimmings here, just to tidy it up a bit. Yeah, maybe that one. And we're going to need some stone in there, surely. Wait. Just that bit. Yeah, because it doesn't get in the way of the stairs, so that's good. Can we... I just don't want a gap there. No, I'm being like really picky over it, but... yeah. There we go. And now what we can do as well, we can put a little roof on it. Can we connect that up in another way now? That doesn't look great like that. Maybe we just continue the roof down. Like so. That works. Could do something along those lines, along it as well. Just rotate that round. Just kind of slap it on the edges for now, like so. We've run out of wood. So we'll just leave it off. Okay, so now, the reason I wanted to do that, we sleep the night, we have our rested bonus, it's raining outside, we just go through here, eat the food, go down, portal. We don't have to go outside anymore. How cool is that? And there's a really sneaky thing that we could do as well. If I just go to furniture. So, the black banner that we've got. Well, we could go for a red. A red's quite nice. Do we have the blood bags? I know we've got the leather scraps and the fine wood. Do we have the blood bags? I'm getting really distracted here now with like building. We do not. Fine, different colour. White, maybe? Try and go for one without coal as a requirement if possible. Purple? Blueberry, raspberry? So I'm going to make six. I'm going to make 2 of these. Still got to go outside for our storage shed, but that's fine. So we need 2 fine wood. Oh no. And 6 leather scraps. Okay, so we can put the normal wood back. So we'll take 12. There we go. Okay, so we need more fine wood. Well, that's just irritating, isn't it? Right, sleep the night first. Okay. This is my last thing that I want to do today, because it's going to be pretty cool. Alright, let's go looking for fine wood again. Oh dear. There's a tree. Oh, and another. Okay, that's one tree. We might as well do the rest, because we're low on normal wood and fine wood, so let's just replenish a bit. That's the other one there. Nice. Alright, let's dash back home and get this built. Is that the same deer? Never know when you need some deer hide, so I thought I'd kill it. Okay. Oh, I think we're going to need 3 of them. Yeah, we're going to need 3 of these, aren't we? So, that's a bit of a shame. Doesn't quite cover it. I want to hide it and have it as like a secret door. Kind of clips through the throne a little much though, and it's not tall enough. Okay, so plan kind of failed. But you can see how doing that, you can make a hidden door. If you get them positioned right. I think I'm gonna need some kind of thing to put them on and then fill in that space. Because suddenly doing it like that looks a bit better. It actually goes down to the floor. Now we move the throne a little because it looks a bit odd there anyway. Yeah. So we can kind of put it a bit more central. There we go. Why did that happen? Do we need to connect it to the wall? Yeah, I had it away from the wall, that's why. That's fine. Now if I can, I'd quite like to actually have stone wall going along the top instead of wood, so it looks like the rest of the walls, and then you wouldn't know that that's there. So yeah, a little project to hide it fully, because we could put that on the back. Yeah, we'll see how much we can hide that next time, but you get the kind of idea. So there we go. I think I'm going to stop things there for today. We've made a hell of a lot of progress though in our cooking area. We've linked it to our bedroom, and we've repaved a lot of the town, put some stairs in, and gone down to a flattened out area where we will move our portals next time. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, give me a follow, subscribe on YouTube, etc. All the links to YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, all in the bios on each channel. So thank you very much everybody, and happy Halloween. Have a lovely day. Bye bye. Squishy squiddy. Bye. See you later.